Carvana right here. It's pretty cool. I think that's gonna be a Carvana. What's up? Hey, mister. Do you ever learn a blinker? Mister? Alright, that's good.
She didn't get me, did you? Eric, get back in here to get my roll.
Please subscribe show. YouTube Cole Spivey. Yeah, man.
What'd you say?
Red sauce, olive oil, pepperoni, mushrooms, Mike's hot honey.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Same mild sausage.
I think so.
And for the second one, you said red sauce, mozzarella, pepperoni. Anything else on this one?
Yeah. Oh, this is even cooler. And there's probably like for birds or something. Little teacup. On holiday. Well, we're back. This weird looking stop sign that's just kind of right here. And then they have to wait for the green one way over here to change, and they come around here and they haul butt through here, and then we can get our turn later. Here they come right there. You can see a whole fleet of personal jet planes. It's like a whole fleet of them right there. They must land here. Then you got cargo planes right there. It's one of them. It's Alliance Airport. That's a whole fleet right there. Nothing but personal planes that are jet powered. Still got some green, but because it's the summer, the green turns to yellow, like a harvest yellow. And like I said, her eyes as green as Ireland. Well, Now it's green. It turns a little yellowish. More like golden. So green to golden. And welcome to the Please Subscribe show. I'd like you to come along on my journey. I implore you. Child on holiday in the holly green, holding your hand. That's kind of cool. Old lamp. It's got that green thing right here. Right in the back of Thai Monkey. Crazy. There's a smile on a dog right there. Smile on a dog. What you want, I am what you want it. A smile on a dog. Edie Brickell. A smile on a dog. I am what you want you want you. A smile on a dog. What I am is what I am and what you are. Oh, why? The smile on a dog. I know what I am. I'm not, I'm not too aware of too many things. I know what I know, if you know what I mean. Boom. Philosophy is a doggone cereal box. Religion is a smile on a dog. I know what you know, if you know what I mean. Knowing the bones and bone, the bean. Philosophy is a doggone cereal box. Religion is a smile on a dog. That's what they got from Shallow. Shove me into shallow waters before I go too deep. I caught them, yeah. Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga took a little bit from Edie Brickell. Didn't even know it. Yeah, she talks about shallow and the deep. I know what you know if I know what you mean. I'm trying to get this song. I know I am what I am, but I know what I mean. I know what I mean if I know what I mean. Whoo, whoo. Philosophy is a doggone cereal box. Religion is a smile on a dog. Do ya shove me into shallow waters before I get too deep? I say, shove me into shallow waters before I get too deep. Yeah, I know what I am. All right, looks like we got some NASCAR going on here. Looks like Dale Earnhardt's people's coming up, and we looks like at Geico Texas Motor Speedway, and there's a bunch of camper van, kind of doing an auctioneer thing. But it looks like there's a camper vans crazy galore right here. You can kind of see through the trees. They kind of, I guess that's their privacy. But it's like, I don't know, 1,000 camper vans, tons of not people. They just all Dr. Sleep. A whole crap load of them. And here's a lot. I mean, I don't know if they're all not people. Hope not. But look at all this right here. My goodness. Speedco, Bass Pro Shop. You got Kroger. You got DeWalt, Toyota, M&M's, all this stuff right here. Look at all these right here. This is Speedway Children's Charities. They're bringing in all of this, and then you got Ty Dillon. This is on Championship Parkway right here. What I am is what I am, and what you are. Oh, why? What I am is what I am, and what you are. Oh, why? Na 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 na. Don't let me get too deep. Don't let me get too deep. Don't let me get too deep. Don't let me get to what I am is what I am and what you are. Oh, why? Yeah, I got it. Huh. You can kind of hear the speedway from here. If you listen. All right, we're going into the speedway. We're going to roll down the window and see if we can listen to those great race cars steam up the engines. And we're going to be passing the great signs that we know that are real famous called Shop, Live, Work, and Golf and Stay. So just stay tuned, and we'll be right there. First, we're going to shop. Then we're going to live. Next, we're going to walk. Do lots of Chinese food. Don't forget golfing. And we'll do a little bit of staying. Oh, right there. Looks like we got a giant screen with a NASCAR going on in the present moment. Looks like the first car is going ahead and right there. And he's going to take a pass on the left side. Looks like a NASCAR is going on right now. So, there goes another truck. You can see the NASCAR screen right there. And looks like the first blue car is out in the head. And the red car is right behind him. And can't see which kind of car it is, but I'm just giving general information, giving you kind of an idea of feel and experience of NASCAR from the experience of a delivery driver on the side road right here. Got a heavy authority figure presence all over the place, so be sure not to open around with an open container. And looks like welcome to No Limits, Texas. Here we go, and we're passing Allison Road. I just made all that up. On the right-hand side here, we got official merchandise of NASCAR. Welcome race fans right in front of Buc-ee's. Don't forget to get your soda pop for $1.07. I think it's $1.07 for the large soda pop. It's got a white can, or actually not a white can, I'm sorry, it's a white styrofoam cup, about 44 ounce. I usually get maybe like a Diet Dr. Pepper or maybe sometimes a Diet Coke. And there's a McDonald's. You can pick up yourself a Big Mac and maybe some chicken McNuggets. Don't forget the French fry. And right ahead of us is plates on Ohio, or I'm sorry, that's not Ohio, it's Iowa. It's an Iowa truck and a silver truck, and it looks like, no, it's not a truck. Well, it looks like right in front of us is an Iowa plates there in the Featherlight. The Featherlight, whatever that is, looks like a GT. Right there in the Featherlight. And they've got themselves a nice one, a real nice one. And we got passed up by another Corolla. And looks like right up looks like right up this way is another vehicle that's similar to a Corolla. We're going to find out what type. Don't know. Looks like a RAV4. Got passed up by a RAV4 there, saving gas, because gas right now is about $4.20 or $4.21 or so, around that amount of time right there. Now we're passing a Ford Performance vehicle, which is a 18-wheeler. And there goes another vehicle that's a Sentra, passing up by a Sentra there. The speed limit's 60 miles per hour, going a little bit slow. We're going to speed it up just a little bit here. Did not know, for some reason I thought it was a little bit, I thought it was a little slower. But we're going to hit this one. Oh, ew, not good. And we're going to keep on going. And it looks like we're a little bit faster here. Going about the speed limit now, or close to it. But we've got a JB truck ahead of us. And usually there's cows in that field right there. Lots of cows, dairy cows, all kinds of cows. Cows that may be killed to eat food. Possible cows that picking up hamburgers and tacos, okay? They could put them in a microwave, shrink them down, and they put them in the mouth. Got passed up by a work van. Could be out in the wood, could be not. Said soul in the back. Probably not out in the wood. Probably be driving something more new, probably newer than usual, because of the amount of money he makes per day. But probably someone that may be similar, or just a work person, maybe someone carpet cleaner or something like that. Stay alert. Oh, and right is a Massimo ATV right next to some kind of toxic, I don't know what that is. It's probably some kind of fuel container. This is all brought to you by Gator Trailers. Gator Trailers. Yes, sir. Don't forget about your Gator Trailers. You want to get one before the Gator gets you. Yes. You want to wag the Gator Trailer before the trailer gets you, especially the Gator. So watch out. Also, it's logistics. Some kind of logistics. For a quick update, I heard Adam and the Woo's out there in Santa Monica on some kind of hill looking at squirrels. Lots of squirrels, nests of squirrels, hundreds of squirrels, all in this little crevices things. Squirrels jumping up at squirrels, and Scott on the tape grabbing squirrels. All this craziness. Yes, sir. Mister. Yeah, you know how Scott on tape is like, Mister. What's that from? Mister. Hey, Mister. That's it. That's what it is. Hey, Mister. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Oh, here's that new bridge. They've been building this bridge for quite a bit of time. It looks like it's kind of getting back into business here. Not a lot of workers right now, but still pretty cool. P.S., huh? Very clever. Very clever indeed. That's what I'm assuming. Right now, what they're doing with fentanyl is if you are pushing fentanyl in some states, you're charged with murder. If you're basically pushing a drug in some states, and they're probably going to do this in Texas as well, because I'm very anti-drug. And if you are pushing a drug on somebody, like let's say putting it in their drink or whatever, or sneaking it somehow, you can actually be charged with murder. It's not even drug charges, it's like murder charges. I just read about it right now. So be careful if you think that you're going to get away with it. What I meant to say is the initials DE, which is where this orange juice came from, which was an open container when it was put into my car. The initials are DE. That's actually the Hearst Justice Department. I actually went in the detention center, I think it was when I was 15, because me and a friend Westbrook had dropped my car off at a car wash, and we were on kind of like a date with these two chicks. We went across the street from the car wash in this field into like this white house, and we were just hanging out there, and they're lighting candles. They were kind of like these chicks that were kind of like in like a witch coven or something. And all of a sudden, there's a flashlight comes in from the bottom. We were in kind of like the attic area of the house, or the top part of the house. It was kind of an abandoned house. We call it the White House. They saw the car at the car wash and took us in. We were in detention for like, I don't know, a few hours, and Mom came and picked us up. I don't think there was any charges because the guy that owned the property, he didn't press any charges, but they saw the car. So it's a weird little thing that went on, but they knew that that was someone else's property, or they figured it was. It was a long time ago. It was like in the 80s. They've changed a lot though. So we were with the two girls, and we were all kind of making out, like we had sleeping bags and candles. The guy that owned the property, there was no cameras back then in the 80s. It was like 1987, 88, maybe around that time, maybe 89, 88. So there was no real cameras, but there might have been at the car wash, maybe, I doubt it. But the car was parked like right in front of the car wash, because actually later on I ended up working at the car wash. So that's where we parked it. We just walked across the road in Hearst and then got into the field. So I guess they just kind of looked at the car and looked at the nearest house that was nearby, which is in the field, and figured that there were kids sometimes that would camp there or camp in that house. I don't know. And that's how they found us. I guess once they picked us up and took us in, then I guess they contacted the owner to ask the owner if they wanted to press charges. I guess they asked us, do you, did we, own that property? And they never really asked us that. They didn't own it. They weren't the owners of that property. So in a way, they kind of twisted the law a little bit by trespassing on the property to get us, who we were trespassing on the property. Since we trespassed on the property, then they trespassed on the property and got us. I'm assuming, because once they contacted the owner, they said, well, the owner doesn't want to do anything. So they had to release us back to our parents. Because we were underage, I guess that we were I was 16, but he was probably maybe 15 or 16. probably about the same age, and they were like maybe 14 or something. So I was probably just had turned 16. Like we were like maybe the girls were like 2 years apart or something. One was like 14, one was like 15 or something like that. It was a weird little thing. And then my mom came, picked us up. We were like, oh no, we're in the detention center. We were only there for a little while, you know. But we thought, man, I remember when I was in the back seat of the cop car at about 15. I remember saying asking the officer. I guess we were in cuffs. We were sitting in the back, and I had leaned forward. I said, "So is it fun to be a cop?" My friends started laughing. I can't believe you said that. They were just kind of looking around, you know, because they had done their job. You know, I don't know. I mean, a situation like that, probably the best thing I would think now with de-escalations and things like that for nowadays is ask them. Well, first of all, they would ask us honestly, "Are y'all allowed on this property?" And we would probably have said no. And they said, "Well, where's your vehicle?" And we'd say, "It's over there." Like, okay, get in your vehicle and leave. Blah blah blah. And there's no trespassing. There was no trespassing signs that we could see of. And they would just let us know there's no trespassing, you know. We understood that there probably wasn't, but we didn't see an actual sign on the building or on the White House. And we didn't see that, you know, we couldn't go onto that property at that time. This is a really cool view right here. That's the new bridge right there going by Trinity Boulevard right here. And wouldn't mama be proud? It's the only question. And wouldn't mama be proud? Guide you always. That's what they said on the St. Paul Lutheran School and Church. Right back there.